It's a bit dark, this, isn't it? Oh, there we go. It's a bit better. Right. Before we get started, let's turn some lights on. Whoa. Okay. Before we get started, I just want to talk about something. It was snowing last week. It's been sunny this week. And now it's like this. Can you please explain how this works? Because I've really got no idea at this point. Now, if we're being honest, I think it's actually time we have a sit down and have a conversation and talk about me and what I've been doing and where I've been. Because I've had a week off work and spent a lot of money, and it was my birthday, and I want to tell you about it. Okay, let's get set up. Okay. Wait. I've just realised that's a lot more, the angle's very different to where it was over there, but transitions, woo, amazing. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing? How have you been? I don't know, I've missed you, we've not spoken, and I feel like it's time we have a catch up, we have a sit down and we have a brew together. Now most weeks we sit down, we talk about what's been happening, what I've been seeing happening, and what's got my brain ticking, but on this week, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been doing. So for those who don't know, I've just turned 21, woo, celebration. I'm now finally an adult. Now I know what you mean, I know what you think, but a lot of the time people kind of class 18 as an adult, and in the UK legally it is. But I don't know, turning 21 kind of feels like that next step. It kind of feels like the fact that I can now drink in America and I can literally go to any bar in the UK. Because for those who don't know, for those who don't go out consuming the beveraginos on the weekend, there's a lot of bars that won't let you in if you're under 21. Now I think this is more kind of a social rule than anything. It's kind of a way to keep up the riff-raff and the young ones sneaking in with their WKD blues. But I'm kind of glad I can finally drink wherever I want. I can drink in America if I can afford to go. I can do what I want, and I'm quite glad about it. Now I've had a hectic week. I've had 3 birthdays to celebrate. I've had my girlfriend's early in the week on the Monday. I had mine on the Thursday. I had my best mates on the Saturday. Well, it was on the Sunday, but we celebrated on the Saturday. I've had a hectic week. I've eaten out in several places, and I'm not going to lie, I'm excited to have a salad. I don't know, do you know what I mean? When you've eaten so much food and you've just consumed everything you possibly can, you've drunk so much booze, you know, you've really indulged, a bit like after Christmas, you kind of want to sit back and feel hungry a bit. You want to chill a bit. I don't know, eating out all the time, eating heavy foods, like, trust me, I love chocolate, I love Easter, I've got some chocolate rose over there ready, but I just like a bit of a chill. We're also forgetting the fact that I have a fight on Saturday, or if you're watching this later on, April 9th. Now to be honest, it's been a bit of a difficult one because I actually chose to take part in a white collar boxing fight exactly 9 days after my 21st. Which basically meant, so for my 18th I didn't go out, my 19th we're in lockdown, my 20th we're in lockdown, my 21st, my first birthday of really going out and celebrating, I can't celebrate because I've got a fight. Well, I devised a plan, and the plan's probably not going to, I don't know, find out if it works out, but the plan that I did was don't consume too much alcohol, consume as much protein as possible, and then for a Monday, train like a... Now of course in a few days the fight is going to come. 3 days before, in how many days time, 4 days time, I've got my weigh in, got my square off, and I find out exactly who I'm scrapping. Now of course, before I carry on nattering about this boxing, make sure you do me a favour, you click down below and sponsor me towards this fight. All the money's going towards Cancer Research UK, 100% of the money raised. I believe around 280, maybe £300 at the moment, and I'd really love if you could contribute. Thank you. Now over my birthday I made some very valuable purchases, or I got some very valuable gifts. Let me show you them. As a 21-year-old, you get things like Batman Funko Pops and Riddler Funko Pops. Also look how detailed that is, it's pretty mad. But I'm sorry, the film was great, I've got to have figures of it because I'm going to enjoy it, and now it's going to go on my stool next to me, keeping me company. Batman keeps falling over there. I'll sort that later. Now while I've had the week off, I've been eating and celebrating, there's been some pretty dramatic things happen, and I think they're worth talking about. And I think the thing to start it off with has to be Will Smith Chris Rock. So we all wake up the day after the Oscars. I don't personally watch it, it's not really my cup of tea. I wake up the day after, what do I see? I see a montellation. A montellation? I feel that's a mix between a montage and a compilation, but I saw a montellation, or compilation or montage, of the Will Smith Chris Rock slap. And for those who don't know about it, let me give you a quick run through in 30 seconds. So, for many of us who don't know, Will Smith and Jada Smith have had quite the up and down relationship. Jada did cheat on Will numerous times, made it public, and Will Smith cried on national TV. This made him very sad, this made a lot of people very sad and think, Will, why are you still with Jada? Jada has since they've stuck together, and Jada has recently, or probably not recently, she's been suffering with alopecia, and which has caused her to lose her hair. Chris Rock then jumped on the back of this joke thinking G.I. Jane, this character who was a Marine who had no hair because they'd shaved their head, and said, Jada, when we're making G.I. Jane 2, as if she was the person playing the character with no hair. Are we over 30 seconds? I don't know. This then Now, after all of that, what we basically got down to was Will did a chuckle, as you can see here. Jada then probably looked at Will, and Will went Hulk mode. Will walked up and gave it around Chris Rock's face on national TV. The world thought it was a hoax, many thought it was fake, many people didn't think it was real, including Snoop Doggy Dogg that we spoke about last week. But many people think it wasn't real. But we found out it was real when Will started swearing. He started saying, get my wife's name out of your mouth, and that was enough to show me it was real. He said it twice, he said it continuous, and then what tops it off is he got up, got a text. What topped it off was he walks up and he claims his Oscar. He gets an Oscar. Will Smith got an Oscar after just abusing someone and assaulting them. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know, I find it quite funny, but a lot of people didn't like the fact that Will Smith just slapped Chris Rock and nearly knocked him out. But I've got to say something, actually, I've got to get it off my chest. Chris Rock, hats off to you, son. You handled that slap beautifully. You were on a large stage, on TV, live TV, full audience, and you handled it beautifully. I'm sorry, you laughed it off and you dealt with it so well. I don't know, I just would have been in complete shock. But look, it's been a dramatic week, it's been full of drama, and that's the number one thing I've probably been thinking about. But look. I'm 21 now, not that means anything to you. Will Smith getting slapped, Will Smith slapping people, and you're watching my video, whatever next. So make sure you tuned in for the next one where I talk to you about what I've seen, what I've heard, and also what I've been up to. Do me a favour, guys, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell notification, and hit subscribe, because I will see you soon with another video. Goodbye.